The black-faced spider monkey is native to South America, primarily found in the Amazon basin. Its range spans several countries, including Brazil, Peru, Bolivia, Colombia, Ecuador, and parts of Venezuela. These monkeys are predominantly inhabitants of tropical rainforests, where they thrive in dense, undisturbed forest canopies. Black-faced spider monkeys are highly arboreal, spending almost their entire lives in the upper layers of the forest. They prefer primary forests with tall, mature trees that provide continuous canopy cover, which is essential for their movement and foraging. They can also be found in secondary forests, riverine forests, and occasionally in fragmented forest patches, though these habitats offer fewer resources and greater risk from predators and human activity. Their presence is closely linked to areas with abundant fruiting trees, as they rely on large territories to access sufficient food sources throughout the year. The Amazonian environment offers them the complex three-dimensional canopy structure they need for swinging, leaping, and traveling long distances without descending to the ground. Forest corridors and connected treetops are therefore vital for maintaining healthy populations of black-faced spider monkeys in their natural habitat. Black-faced spider monkeys are considered one of the most intelligent New World monkeys. Their cognitive abilities are notable for problem-solving and memory, particularly when it comes to locating fruiting trees across vast forest areas. This intelligence is complemented by their use of complex social structures and cooperation, which allows them to navigate and survive in the intricate rainforest environment. These monkeys play a crucial ecological role as seed dispersers. By moving across large areas and defecating seeds from the fruits they consume, they help maintain forest diversity and aid in the regeneration of trees. Their presence is therefore vital for the health and sustainability of Amazonian forests. Black-faced spider monkeys are highly affected by deforestation and habitat fragmentation. Even small breaks in the forest canopy can disrupt their movement and foraging patterns, making them indicators of ecosystem health. Conservation efforts often focus on preserving contiguous forest habitats to ensure their survival. Black-faced spider monkeys have a remarkably long lifespan for New World monkeys, with some individuals living over 20 years in the wild and even longer in protected environments. This longevity, combined with their slow reproductive rate, makes their populations particularly vulnerable to environmental pressures. The black-faced spider monkey is considered endangered. Their populations have been declining sharply over the past few decades due to a combination of human-related pressures. One of the primary threats is habitat loss from deforestation, agricultural expansion, logging, and infrastructure development. As these monkeys rely on large, continuous tracts of forest to move and find resources, fragmentation of their habitat has a particularly severe impact. Another major factor contributing to their endangered status is hunting and the pet trade. In some regions, black-faced spider monkeys are hunted for bushmeat, and young monkeys are sometimes captured to be sold illegally as pets. This not only reduces population numbers but also disrupts social structures, which are vital for their survival. Conservation efforts are in place to help protect them, including the establishment of protected areas, wildlife corridors, and anti-poaching measures. Additionally, ecological research on their movements, habitat requirements, and role as seed dispersers is helping inform strategies to maintain and restore populations. Despite these efforts, their slow reproductive rate means recovery is gradual, and continued protection of their habitat is essential for their long-term survival. The black-faced spider monkey has a distinctive coloration that gives it its name. Its face is predominantly black, and it typically has dark fur covering most of its body. The fur on its limbs and tail can vary in shades of dark brown or black, and the contrast with its bare, black facial skin and sometimes lighter hands and feet is quite noticeable. This coloration helps it blend into the shaded canopy of the rainforest, providing camouflage from predators. Black-faced spider monkeys are highly specialized for an arboreal lifestyle. They have extremely long, slender limbs and a prehensile tail that acts almost like an extra limb, allowing them to swing and grasp branches with remarkable agility. Their hands have a reduced thumb, which improves their ability to hook onto branches and move quickly through the treetops. This lightweight and flexible build makes them among the most acrobatic of the New World monkeys. Black-faced spider monkeys are medium to large-sized primates compared to other New World monkeys. Adult males and females have a fairly similar body length, with long limbs and tails that can exceed their body length, aiding in balance and movement. As for weight, they are relatively light for their body size, with adults typically weighing between 7 to 9 kilograms. This low weight, combined with their long limbs and prehensile tail, allows them to move effortlessly among the upper canopy, navigating the rainforest with speed and precision. Black-faced spider monkeys are known for their varied vocalizations, which play a central role in their communication within the dense rainforest canopy. One of their most distinctive sounds is a loud, high-pitched scream or call that can carry over long distances. These calls are primarily used to maintain contact with other group members, especially when the monkeys are spread out over large areas of forest. The calls help prevent individuals from becoming isolated and allow them to regroup efficiently. Black-faced spider monkeys also produce soft grunts, squeaks, and chattering sounds during closer range interactions. These quieter are often used during social interactions within the group, such as coordinating movements, vocalizations, signaling mild alarm, or expressing reassurance to younger or subordinate members. Their vocal repertoire is complex enough that different calls can convey different messages depending on context. For example, alarm calls in response to predators are usually sharper and more urgent, whereas calls used for maintaining group cohesion tend to be longer and more melodic. This adaptability in communication reflects their highly social nature and the challenges of living in dense, multi-layered forest habitats where visual contact can be limited. Black-faced spider monkeys exhibit a range of social and spatial behaviors that are essential for navigating the complex rainforest environment. They are highly arboreal, spending almost all their time in the upper canopy, rarely descending to the forest floor. This arboreal lifestyle is supported by their remarkable agility, allowing them to move swiftly through the treetops using a combination of swinging, climbing, and brachiation. Their long prehensile tails act as an additional limb, giving them stability and enabling them to reach food or traverse gaps between branches safely. Socially, black-faced spider monkeys display fission-fusion dynamics, meaning their large groups often split into smaller subgroups for foraging or movement during the day and then regroup later. This flexibility allows them to reduce competition for limited resources while still maintaining social bonds. Grooming plays a key role in reinforcing relationships within these groups, helping to reduce tension and strengthen alliances among individuals. They are also known for their territorial awareness and spatial memory. Black-faced spider monkeys remember the locations of fruiting trees across extensive home ranges, often traveling several kilometers in a day. They are sensitive to changes in their environment and will adjust their movement patterns based on forest conditions, the presence of predators, or human disturbances. Their behavior reflects a combination of intelligence, adaptability, and strong social cohesion, which is vital for survival in the complex ecosystem of the Amazon rainforest. The black-faced spider monkey has a diet that is primarily frugivorous, meaning it mainly consumes fruit. Fruits make up the largest portion of their intake because they are rich in sugars and provide the energy needed to sustain their highly active arboreal lifestyle. They show a preference for ripe, fleshy fruits and often target those from large canopy trees that produce seasonal fruit crops. Black-faced spider monkeys will occasionally consume leaves, flowers, and seeds to supplement their diet, especially when fruit is scarce. Leaves provide additional nutrients, while flowers may offer nectar or pollen. Seeds are often swallowed whole and later dispersed through defecation, making these monkeys important contributors to forest regeneration. They are known to be selective foragers, carefully choosing high-quality food items over less nutritious alternatives. This selectivity, combined with their extensive home ranges, allows them to access a variety of fruiting trees across the forest. Their role as seed dispersers not only benefits the ecosystem but also ensures a continuous supply of preferred food sources for themselves and future generations. The black-faced spider monkey has a slow reproductive rate, which is typical of many large New World primates. Females usually give birth to a single infant at a time, after a relatively long gestation period of around 7 to 8 months. Twins are extremely rare. This low reproductive output means that population recovery can be slow, especially when the species faces threats such as habitat loss or hunting. Births do not follow a strict seasonal pattern, but they are often timed to coincide with periods of food abundance, ensuring that lactating mothers and their infants have access to sufficient nutrition. Infants are highly dependent on their mothers for care and transportation, clinging to the mother's body or tail as she moves through the forest canopy. Young black-faced spider monkeys reach sexual maturity relatively late, typically between 4 to 6 years of age, and females may reproduce only every 2 to 4 years. This slow maturation and infrequent reproduction contribute to the species' vulnerability, making the protection of adult individuals crucial for the survival and stability of populations. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for even more viewing pleasure. Don't forget, like and comment. Feel free to share.